Trevor's gonna fire me. Come on! Do you read my Discord message? The thing that I said about the printer broke?
So what are you talking about? Grandpa shooting things from his eyes.
The Spanish guy who is recording in the public, you know?
Not shooting things from his eyes. He records, the computer records
the battery
colors and gives him sounds for each color.
No, this thing. Okay. Eyeborg. I can understand about a text about an eyeborg.
Yeah, the eyeborg. But the eyeborg, what it does is it recognizes colors.
Oh.
Changes the wavelengths of the color and changes it into sound so he can hear what the color is because he can't see. He's colorblind.
This is Rob Spence, though.
Okay, let's find out. We're going to read it now and we shall find out. You know the deal. You're going to read the story. I'm going to score your reading and pronunciation. And then you're going to tell me about the story again. So I know about I can score your comprehension and fluency. And then I'm going to ask you some questions in your own words to score your use of vocab and grammar. So you know the routine. We've done it a few times now. When you're ready, start.
I'm ready.
Then start.
Okay. Camera vision. 36-year-old Canadian filmmaker Rob Spence.
You're in the workbook.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Go to the student book, page 8.
You gotta be kidding.
You think you're gonna read that little tiny weeny peensy little thing? Unbelievable. Imagine being totally colorblind, hearing colors. Go.
Wait. Loading.
Oh my God.
Oh, it sucks. It's loading really fast. Mr. Trevor, please give me a chance. I want to live.
Oh my God.
Come on. Mr. Trevor's gonna fire me. Come on. Do you read my Discord message? The thing that I said about the printer broke, cannot scan my printer, and then the shop closed because of COVID.
No, I checked Discord earlier today, but I didn't check it later in the afternoon. So no, I didn't, not yet.
Oh. Come on. Okay, there, done.
Do it.
Student's book. Page 8. Okay, hearing colors. Imagine being totally colorblind, living in a world of grays, being unable to see the difference between red and blue or yellow and pale green. That's what life is like for Neil Harbison. He was born with an irreversible condition called achromatopsia.
Achromatopsia.
Or total color blindness. Okay.
Easy.
That would make life difficult for anyone, but Neil is an artist. Oh. And the incredible thing is he paints in color. When Neil was an art student, he only painted in black, white, and gray because that is all he saw. He was very devastated with his painting. But one day, a young scientist called Adamt Montandon visited the college to give a lecture. The two met, and when Neil explained his problem, Adamt decided to try to find a way to allow Neil to see colors using sound. Neil thought it was an impossible task, but Adam made a special device that let him hear six colors. This is how it worked. Light travels in waves, and different colors of light have different wavelengths.
What?
Wavelengths. Lengths.
Wavelengths.
Oh yeah, wavelengths. Like what? Lens. Yeah. Red light has a long wavelength, and violet light has a short wavelength. Adam used this fact
Adam used this fact.
to create a camera that measures the wavelength of the light that enters it and then make the sound that corresponds to the color of the light. So if the camera sees red, it make a low sound. If it sees violet, it makes a high sound. The Adam has now developed a much more sophisticated device called the eyeborg that allows Neil to see 360 different colors. Neil wears a camera on his head which attached to a laptop computer in a backpack. The computer analyzes the color and sends a sound to Neil's wireless headset. It was a bit uncomfortable at first, but Neil got used to it soon. Wait, Neil soon got used to it. Sorry. The iBorg has made a huge difference to Neil's art. He now uses a wide range of colors if he wants to paint something. He points his camera at it and memorizes the sound. Then he starts mixing the color, pointing his camera at the point and stop mixing when he hears the same sound again. Neil has had to memorize a lot of sounds. Oh god. But he played at the piano as a child, and this has helped him a great deal. I've got used to all sounds, he says. It's noisy, but probably not much noisier than a busy city street. However, it has created some unusual problems. People sometimes think that he is videoing them, and they don't like that. Security guards occasionally ask him to leave the shop, but Neil is now inseparable from his iBoard and wears it all the time.
Okay. Fix your camera a bit so that when you're talking, I won't have all the text in your face. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All right. Inseparable. They can't get apart from each other. They're like tied together. Occasionally. Zzz. That S is a strange one. Developed. And analysis is a tough one because the plural, you just add the S, but it's analyzes. Analysis, the noun, the verb, and not analysis. Analyzes.
Oh, okay.
It's a really weird one. I actually had to check it a couple of times to make sure I was saying it right because I was getting a little bit tongue-tied trying to get it right because all you do is add the S and it changes the whole thing. Analysis. Analyzes. What? Very different. Okay, other than that, it was pretty good. Pretty good reading. Just a few little things here and there, but it's normal for an 11-year-old now, right? It's good, good, good. All right, so you know the deal. We got Mr. Neil here who's got a problem and he meets some important people and things change. Tell me what happens to his life.
Okay. He's colorblind, living in a world of grays, and all he sees is, black, gray, and white. when he's born, he have
He
a
was born when
he was born
born every day.
he was born with a weird condition called or total color like
Total
color.
color blindness, yeah. Because
Yeah,
the medical word is really hard to say, and that's not what I'm scoring you on. We're not in medical school.
but Neil is an artist and he loves painting arts. But the thing is, the problem artists have to draw like have to make a painting that's full of like colorful colors, right?
It
Like
helps.
yeah, red, yellow, green, and other stuff. So in that point, nails try to do only gray, black, and white. That's
No,
all.
he could only do
Yeah, he could only do
black and white with
gray.
grays.
Yeah,
All he can see.
yeah.
Yeah. So what happened? How did things change for him?
But one day, like a young scientist called Adam Montandon visited the college, like to give him like lecture.
Gave a lecture,
So
yeah, to the school.
Adam decided to try find a way to make a machine that can make nails life become better because all he sees is only gray, black, and white. That's why Adam find a find a way to allow nails to see colors using sound. Well, now possibly think that it's impossible, right? Because you cannot make a machine with only sounds to detect the color. But then Adam made a special device that let him hear six colors. This is how it worked. Light travels in waves,
Mm-hmm.
and
Just like
different
sound.
colors of light have different wavelengths.
Mm-hmm.
Red red light red light has a long wavelength,
That's
and
okay.
violet
How
has
did
a
he improve it? At first you could only see what, 6 colors, I think?
yeah
Yeah, and then what did they do? They improved it.
improve.
Improved his gadget, his device. How did they improve it to make it better?
So
More sophisticated.
he put a camera in his head like a headphone and then attach it to behind like a laptop behind of him in the backpack.
Right. Yeah, but the first camera he had only recorded 6 colors. What about the second one?
Second one. Wait, he memorized it, right?
He memorized the sounds. You got to remember, when he's born, did you ever watch a movie, I'm sure you have, or a TV show or something that's black and white only? So everything is either black, white, or gray in between, a light gray, medium gray, dark gray, or black. Remember a black and white show on TV or a video or YouTube you watch, and everything is black and white with different shades of gray.
Oh, that means he like this is a green color and this is a red. He mixed it.
Well, yeah, because if you okay, well, it's just like you take a cartoon right now or this video. Like your video is a little bad right now, but if you look at my video, you can see the blue, you can see the red. But if we switched it on the editor and we made it black and white only, well, the red and the blue would come up in a different, you would see the difference, but it would be a different color of gray. There would be no red or blue. Everything is white from black and everything in between. And that's how he sees. That's why he can paint a picture of a house or a flower or a tree or a bird, but all he can do is shade. Like it's like drawing the whole picture in a pencil, really hard or really soft, but he can't see the colors. The eyeborg is a camera that looks at the same picture, but it sees red and blue, and then it sends wavelengths, just like sound, everything. So beep, 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 beep. Oh, that's red. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, that's blue.
He memorized it, right?
Yeah. And then he can use the right colors to make the painting, right? So it gives him color. But the first one only gave him 6 sounds. The next video and the next camera and computer program gave him 360 different colors.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, no, that's okay. It's a lot of reading. All right, no problem. Let's just add some questions here now. No, everything is good. You're doing good. So was he colorblind right from birth?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did Neil meet Adamt Montandon?
At college.
Yeah, what was Adamt Montandon doing?
He wanted to see people in there and accidentally, met.
Giving,
yeah, he met.
What was he doing at the university?
He was giving donations.
No, he was giving a lecture.
Oh, yeah, a lecture.
All right. So, what kind of sounds? What's the difference between the device making sounds from red lights and violet lights? What did they say about that?
The red lights only a long wavelength. If the violet is like short wavelength. Length. Yeah, length.
Lengths.
Lens.
Yeah,
my God, lens.
Lengths. That's tough. It's like clothes. Even though even Westerners and natives, it's clothes. If you say it slowly, the proper pronunciation is clothes. And then clothes. But even Westerners say clothes. I'm going to go buy some clothes. They don't bother putting the TH in there. They shorten the words all the time. There's a lot of stuff like that. I got some videos coming on that. All right. So what does Neil need to carry with this whole device system? What does he need to carry?
A laptop, a camera, headphone, and a bag to help the laptop in it.
Yeah, you got a picture there too. He's got the headset with the camera on it. He's got to carry a laptop in his backpack.
That must be really difficult. Like, imagine wearing that in a public. People will like, what is this guy doing? Like, this, uncomfortable looking at him.
Yeah, if you're a Star Trek fan, you'd be calling him a Borg.
Yeah.
The Borg. So what do people think about that? Has he had any problems?
Yeah.
With his eye camera and his helmet thing and a backpack.
Some people think that they're being recorded, and security is like, ask, are you recording the people in the public? What are you doing? Are you spying at someone? And then the security doesn't trust him. Then the security kicked him off the shop.
Kick him out or ask him to leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does playing the piano as a child have anything to do with his new device?
Well, it helped him to memorize the wavelength. And wavelengths, yeah.
Sounds. What do you think? Pretty cool device?
Well, I feel really bad for him at the first part, but now I really feel good because of Adamt. Yeah.
Yeah,
because
but
of
someone was
he
able to help
helped
him.
nails. At that point, I think that Adam changed Nail's life to see color again.
Yeah, there are some incredible stories. I think one is Helen Keller, if I can remember the name properly. She was born deaf, blind, and mute. I mean, just terrible. But she's famous now. But she managed by touching. I think she's very responsible for a lot of the braille reading and different things. Yeah, a lot of stuff like that.
In
All
the
right, no, that was
Olympics, yeah, the disabilities, but they really did good. Like, it's really amazing.
this day and age. Yeah, there's a lot of science and a lot of things that help people that are born with disabilities. So it gives them an opportunity to have somewhat of a normal life, and you can't miss what you never had, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. All right. No, that was pretty good. Pretty good. A good flow on good fluency when you're reading and answering your questions. Your grammar is getting a little bit better. You still make some mistakes, but that's normal. So do I. And I teach it. So if I make mistakes, surely other people are going to make mistakes too.
Yeah.
And comprehension is pretty good. It's hard when you just read something in a test and then you're supposed to remember everything. But everything is really good. Your English is very strong across the board in all the skills. The big thing for you is you just got to keep reading, keep talking, keep practicing. By the time you're a teenager and you're a young adult, your English will be very, very fluent. It's just a matter of repetition, 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 and everything will fall into place. You're doing very, very well, Adam.
Thank you very much, Mr. Trevor. I'm glad to hear that.
You're doing great. All right, buddy. Cheers.
Bye.
We'll go back to the class now and go get Matt.